Hello friends, how are you? After a long time we are meeting. I'm your friend Akilaga and you are watching me on Learn English and Grammar. Regularly watch my videos to learn English and grammar in a better way. In last video we had learnt about four types of noun, and in that video I explained that totally there are 10 types of nouns. So we have learnt about four types of nouns, and that is proper noun, common noun, abstract noun and collective noun. So in this video I am going to explain about rest of the nouns like a concrete noun, material noun, singular and plural noun, countable and uncountable noun, compound noun and possessive noun. So watch full video to learn about remaining types of nouns. Okay, so just in introduction, we have seen that there are 10 types of nouns. Okay, so let me again revise the names of all types of nouns. Proper noun, then common noun, then collective noun, then abstract noun, concrete noun, then singular and plural noun, then material noun, then eighth one is countable and uncountable noun, then ninth one is compound noun, and last one is possessive noun. So in first part of nouns, we had learnt about first four types of nouns. So now in this video I am going to explain you about these six types of nouns. So fifth one is concrete noun. So definition of concrete noun is a noun that refers to a real physical object. Means really one thing is present, physically exists. A concrete noun means a things that can be seen or touched. Means we can see with our eyes and we can touch with our body parts. It is the opposite of an abstract noun. In abstract noun, the nouns are hidden, means the things are hidden, we cannot see with our eyes. But in the opposite of abstract noun, in concrete noun we can see things with our eyes and we can touch with our body parts. And in abstract noun the thing is physically not exist, only imagine, like love. So love physically not exist, we can imagine, we can feel, but in concrete noun the thing is physically present, physically exist. For example here, chair, mobile, book, these things we can see with our eyes and we can touch with our body parts. Like examples, my dog likes to eat bread. So here two things are concrete noun. First one is dog and second one is bread. These two things we can see with our eyes and we can touch with our body parts. Second example is my friend has purchased a new house. So here friend is concrete noun and house is also a concrete noun. Third example here, I like to read books. So here books is concrete noun because we can see with our eyes, it is physically exist, physical object. Then fourth example is they are sitting on the chair. So here chair we can see with our eyes and we can touch with our body parts. Here chair is concrete noun. And last one is she has a nice bag. So here bag is a concrete noun because we can see with our eyes and we can touch with our body parts. In concrete noun, proper noun and common noun both are present. Means proper noun is also included, is also considered as concrete noun, and common noun, all common noun words are also included in or considered as concrete noun, because see here proper noun, so proper noun means the name of person, means specific things, so we can see, we can touch, and in common noun also names are common, so we can see and we can touch. So proper noun and common noun both are considered as concrete noun. Then sixth one is singular noun and plural noun. So let's learn about singular noun. So definition of singular noun is a singular noun names one person, place, a thing. Means only one thing. Singular means single, only one thing, like chair, mobile, book. If a thing is only single, then we can say it is a singular noun. Like examples, I have a mobile. So here mobile is only one. How do we know? We know only because of articles. Here if article A is there, it means article A and N both are used to describe a singular thing. So here a mobile, it means mobile is only one. Second one is my friend has a car. So here there are two singular noun. Friend is also singular noun and car is also a singular noun. Here friend is also one, not friends. Okay, friend is there, it means only one friend, and car, a car, here a article A is there, it means car is only one, singular. Third example is a boy is playing football. So here boy is singular noun because here article A is there. Then fourth example is she has a cat. So here cat is singular noun because it has article a cat, it means it is singular. And last example is he has a nice bag. So here bag is only one because here a nice bag, here nice is adjective, but if we don't write nice then also it is okay. He has a bag, so it is singular because here article A is there. So we have learned about singular noun. So now let's learn about plural noun. So definition of plural noun. A plural noun names more than one person, place or thing. It is an opposite of singular noun. In singular noun, only one person, one place or one thing. Now in plural noun, more than one person, one place or more than one place or more than one thing. For example, chairs, mobiles and books. So here you can see here chairs, not one chair but there are 4 chairs, there are 4 mobiles and there are 4 books. So more than one things are there, it means they are plural noun. And generally we add s at the end to make plural noun. Like in some words we add s, in some words we add ies like babies, in some word we add es like boxes, foxes, and sometimes whole word is changed in plural. Suppose one word is there child, so child is singular and plural is children. Like mouse, so mouse is singular and plural is mice. We cannot say mouses, here mice. So here sometimes we add s, then ies, then es, and then whole word is changed. It depend on the word. Examples in sentence: I have mobiles. So here s is there at the end, it means it is plural, so not one mobile, but there are lots of mobiles. And here article a or n is not there. My friend has cars. So here not one car, but lots of cars. And third example, the children are playing football. So here children is plural, here whole word is changed. Child is singular and children is plural. And next example is the babies are playing with toys. So here baby is singular, babies are plural. So here if we want to add article, then article the is used with plural. Article the is used with singular also and with plural also, but article a or n is used only with the singular noun. Last example is he has bags. Here at the end s is there, it means not one bag but lots of bags. So this we have learnt about singular noun and plural noun. Seventh type of noun is material noun. So definition of material noun: the material noun is a substance, an ingredient or a material that we can touch and see, and it is used to make other things as well. Means through material noun, with the help of some material, we can make a new thing. Suppose for example tea. If we want to make tea, then we require water, sugar, tea leaves and milk. This all are material, and after this we have tea. We can make tea. So tea is new thing, but we have made tea with the help of these four things. So these four things are material. Material nouns are uncountable and in concrete form. Means we cannot count material nouns. Either they are in liquid form or in solid form. We cannot count. And in concrete form. Concrete means things which we can see with our eyes and we can touch with our body parts. Material nouns are names of material out of which things are made. Means suppose if we want to make anything like bat, so we need wood to make bat. If we want to make a bag, then we need leather to make a bag. Like things we need to make a new thing. That new thing is made by some materials. For example, silver, water and rice. So silver is material, water is material, rice is material. So this all the material things are made by God. Human beings cannot make. If human beings made, then also with the help of natural things. Like here one table is there. So in nature, water, air, silver, gold, sunlight, these all the things are made by God. In animals we find this egg, meat, honey, milk, wool. These all the things human beings cannot make. Then plants, cotton, food, oil, coffee and perfume. This all, see, cotton we cannot make cotton. Here food means human being also make food, and but with the help of natural things. like vegetables. Then oil, then coffee and perfume. Perfume means fragrance. These all the things are made by God. Human beings cannot make. Food human being can make, but with the help of natural thing, with the help of nature. And here man-made thing. These things are made by man, but with the help of natural things like acid, alcohol, cement, butter and cloth. So here butter is made up of milk, cloth is made up of cotton. So human being can made, things are man-made, but with the help of natural things. So these all are materials. Examples in sentence: water is colorless. So here water is material because it is not made by human being. Second example is the bat is made of wood. So here wood is material. Wood is used to make a bat. So here bat is a new thing. Third example is sheep gives us wool. So here wool is material. Wool is used to make sweater. So here sweater is a new thing, but here wool is a material. And one more thing about material noun, we cannot make plural of material noun. We cannot say wools, we cannot say waters, we cannot say woods, because they are already in plural form. So if we say waters, then it is wrong. Fourth example is she spilled the milk by mistake. So here milk is material because we cannot make, human being cannot make milk, and it is uncountable. And last example is this bottle is made of plastic. So here plastic is man-made thing, but man has made this with the help of two natural things. So here bottle is a new thing, but plastic is a material to make a bottle. So this we have learnt about material noun. Then eighth type of noun is countable and uncountable noun. So let's learn about countable, definition of countable noun. Countable nouns can be counted. We can count with our fingers, with our hands, like chairs, mobile, book. So here chair we can count, mobile we can count, book we can count. If they are singular or plural, we can count. So here countable nouns may be singular also or plural also. Like example, your book is on the kitchen table. So here book we can count and table we can count. Both are countable noun, singular countable noun. Then my friend has 5 cars. So your friend is only one, it means singular countable, and cars, lots of cars, so plural countable noun. Then third example is we like the large bottles of mineral water. So here bottles, plural countable noun. We can count, but it is plural because here s is there, bottles. Fourth example is please bag 10 slices of cheese for me. So here cheese word, cheese is uncountable, but here slices, 10 slices, it means slices we can count, but if cheese is there, then we cannot count. So here because of 10 slices, here cheese is countable, plural countable. And last example is Megan took a lot of photographs. So here photographs, plural countable noun. Then let's learn about uncountable noun. The definition of uncountable noun. Uncountable noun cannot be counted. We cannot count. Like water, garbage, sand. This all are uncountable because we cannot count. All the liquid things are uncountable. Examples: there is no more water in the pond. So here water is uncountable noun. Second example is please help yourself to some cheese. Now here again cheese word has come. So here number is not written. Here some word, quantity, some means quantity. So here some cheese we cannot count. So it is uncountable. Third example is please take good care of your equipment. So here equipment is uncountable. Here equipment is uncountable because of only one reason. Because in equipment word we cannot make plural. We cannot write equipments. Here equipment is already plural word. So we cannot count. That's why here equipment is uncountable. Fourth example is most kids like milk but Joy hates it. So here milk is uncountable noun because it is in liquid form. Then fifth one is most pottery is made of clay. So here clay is uncountable. Like others examples like sand, rice, sugar, salt, this all are the examples of uncountable noun. Ninth one is compound noun. So definition of compound noun: a compound noun is a noun that is made with two or more words. For example, water bottle means water, bottle of water. Bedroom and cowboy. So here you can see there are two nouns in each word. Water bottle, so water is also noun and bottle is also noun. So if we combine these two nouns, then we have compound noun. Then here bedroom, so bed is also noun and room is also noun. So if we say bedroom, then it is compound noun. Compound means two or more words. Then cowboy, so here cow is also noun and boy is also noun. So if we join these two, we have cowboy. Examples in sentence: the policeman rushed to the scene of the crime. So here policeman, here police is also noun and man is also noun. So here we have policeman, combination of two nouns. Second, here a fireman was severely injured in the blazing fire. So here fireman, fire is also noun and man is also noun. So fireman is compound noun. Third example is football is the most popular sport in the world. So here football, foot means our leg part and ball means ball. So here two nouns, foot is also noun and ball is also noun. So football is compound noun. Then fourth one is please brush your teeth with toothpaste. So here tooth is also noun, tooth means one teeth and paste is also noun. So toothpaste is compound noun. And last one is a keyboard is an input device. So here keyboard, key is also noun and board is also noun. So a keyboard is compound noun. Last one is 10th type of noun is possessive noun. Definition of possessive noun. Possessive nouns are nouns that show ownership or possession. Means ownership, like my house, your house, my book, his book, her book. It means that person is the owner of that things. Ownership, possession. A possessive noun is formed by adding an apostrophe s to the noun. If a noun has apostrophe s, then we can understand that that noun is possessive noun. For example, geese eggs, children's toys, and men's clothes. So here you can see here apostrophe s is there. Geese. If we remove apostrophe s, then it is proper noun or maybe common noun. But if we add apostrophe s, it means it is possessive noun, because here it shows possession, ownership. Examples in sentence: is this Brandon's book? So here Brandon's, you can see Brandon's has apostrophe s. So Brandon's is possessive noun. Second one is, I have been invited to the boss house for dinner. So here boss, see here apostrophe s, it means possessive noun. Then third one is, the children's clothes were brand new. So here children's apostrophe s, so it is possessive noun. Fourth one is, the cat's toy was missing. So here cats apostrophe s, it means cats is possessive noun. And last example is, Janet's car needed to be washed after taking it across the country. So here Janet's has apostrophe s, so it is possessive noun. So here we have learnt about all the types of nouns. I hope that you enjoyed this video. So I request you to like my video, share my video, and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.